Now at 5:30, the Salt River Project, SRP making final preparations to complete what they call a river swap tomorrow.
Fox 10's Steve Nielsen got a behind-the-scenes look at the preparations to see how it happens and, more importantly, why it happens.
We had to step away here just because it's so loud at the bottom of Stewart Mountain Dam. What you see over here, this is what the Salt River is emerging from this dam right here. But in just a few days, this water is going to be turned off. The power generation will be turned off. But this is actually something they do every winter. An impressive feat of engineering a century ago, Stewart Mountain Dam is the last on the Salt River holding back Saguaro Lake. The work it took impresses the man who now oversees it.
Some of them were horse-drawn, very little vehicle use, and a lot of hand. Everything was done by hand, and it's crazy how robust everything is and was back then.
The turbine here generates enough power to run 2,500 homes.
That spins inside the stator that produces that electricity.
Let's go down the catwalk under the concrete structure to get a closer look at the river exploding out of the valve. Starting Thursday, this flow will turn to a drip, a necessity for SRP's water system.
The valley demands water every day. We all use water. We have to adjust that water flow just like electricity on a day-to-day basis.
Every winter, the Salt River slows and SRP pulls from the Verde River, a smaller system that's easier to refill.
We actually do draw that reservoir down quite a bit just to make room for that winter runoff, because it can fill and spill, almost statistically 50-50 shot each year.
It means Stewart Mountain Dam won't generate electricity, but dams further up the Salt River still can, thanks to pumping water uphill.
Generate during the day, and at night when the power's cheaper, we can purchase power to basically throw that unit in reverse and pump water up and have that for fuel for the next day.
It's a complicated process reevaluated daily to make sure the water and the power comes from the right place. That protects the dams and ensures water keeps flowing from our faucet. And SRP says these rivers are healthy for the winter and spring months ahead.
Been doing it for over 100 years, and we understand it very well, and it's a very reliable source.
Well, as far as the lake goes here, this will all still look the same. The boats can be out here. All of that fun can take place. The water levels won't change. But as photojournalist Matt Rusnak and I walk over here, this is where you'll see the change right here on the Salt River. The flow will be a lot less. So when will that flow increase again in the spring? That date, TBD. We just got to see how much rain we get in the winter. Steve Nielsen, Fox 10 News.
Yeah, we are so lucky, the people who planned our system.
That's incredible.
The chain of lakes, and it's amazing.
Cool to see the process, too.
Yep.
Thanks, Steve.